Hi, friends. George Rodriguez, El Conservador, talking to you from San Antonio on this Wednesday, August 5th, 2026. Radical leftist Abdul El-Sayed has won the Michigan Democratic Senate primary, and that should be a dire warning to all Americans. This is a radical leftist, my friends, whose values are not American or Judeo-Christian. In fact, they are anti-American and Judeo-Christian. How radical is El-Sayed? Well, he's part of a political party and movement that wants to abolish the borders. He wants to abolish the police. He wants to abolish immigration, law enforcement. He wants to abolish the Electoral College. And he even wants to abolish the Senate. El-Sayed is a product of liberal policies in culture and in immigration. Whereas immigrants to the United States historically came from Europe and had Judeo-Christian values, the latest immigrants are coming from the third world. In the case of El-Sayed, they are Islamic, a political movement that has tried to conquer the world since the 7th century. Culturally, the new immigrants have values and beliefs that are not as developed as Western ideas. They believe in communal and tribal politics rather than in the growth and development of the individual. Another problem is that these new immigrants come from third world countries where they see themselves as victims of Western, especially American, imperialism. They fault the United States and for their poverty and all their problems, but they still want to come to the United States. Finally, there's the culture clash between these new immigrants and American values, made worse by the liberal view of cultural diversity. Cultural diversity, my friends, assumes that all cultures and value systems are equal and good, and therefore they can respectfully live side by side. However, my friends, cultural diversity does not unify nations because it emphasizes differences, not integration, not assimilation, and certainly not becoming an American. It undermines America. Liberal border policies like the Biden border crisis and cultural diversity, my friends, are creating long-term problems for America. Historically, the children of immigrants have become politically influential and led America. Names like Kennedy, Giuliani, and Cruz have led the country. All children of people, these are all children of people who came to America to become Americans. However, El-Sayed is part of an immigrant group that is anti-American. He does not want to change. On the contrary, he wants to change America, and not for the better. This, my friends, is a political and cultural war. America became the greatest country in the world because immigrants integrated and assimilated, because they embraced the culture of political and economic freedom of the individual, and because they were proud to become Americans. My friends, come November, we need to vote pro-America, because the defense of America, the defense of freedom and liberty starts with your vote. You can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me at elconservador.net. You can follow me on YouTube. My friends, until next time, thank you very much.